Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the NBA Covers. Before we get started, reminder, we're doing a subscriber giveaway. All you have to do is subscribe, comment on any video, and you will be automatically entered for the giveaway. I will heart your message. That's how you know your YouTube handle will be entered, and you'll be entered for life. So we'll do the 1st of every month, the 15th of every month. We will add a random subscriber. Choose a random subscriber. Again, it is random for the winner of the giveaway. Now, moving on. The NBA coverage we are going over as round one is starting to come to a close. We're going to go over the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks lose to the Indiana Pacers. Pacers win that series 4-1, gentlemen's sweep. And the Orlando Magic take the L to the Boston Celtics. Again, Celtics getting the gentleman's sweep there. So the first matchup, we're going to go over the Milwaukee Bucks, Indiana Pacers. This has been it's actually been one of the most frustrating series to watch because Giannis himself had been playing absolutely phenomenal. Had been playing absolutely phenomenal individually the whole series, but the way the team is structured with Giannis being pretty much a non-stretch big man in the sense that he doesn't really have a three-point shot. He doesn't really have a mid-range game. All of his threat when it comes to offensively is driving to the basket and finishing. So because of that setup and not having the pieces around him with Damian Lillard coming back and making an appearance after having the blood clots, but then tearing his Achilles, Giannis had to do everything, and that was pretty much the downfall. But this past game, Giannis had 30 points, 20 rebounds, 13 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Individually, he played phenomenal. Tyrese Halliburton, 26 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks. And Tyrese with the game winner in overtime to send the Pacers on to the second round of the NBA playoffs. But moving forward for the Pacers, I think what's really going to benefit them is moving the ball around. Tyrese Halliburton is becoming a more prolific scorer. He's becoming more of a scorer. But his first time, really last year, starting to make a name for himself as an all-star, it was primarily on his ability to pass. And now he's starting to get in his bag when it comes to passing the ball around, as well as getting Pascal Siakam, Miles Turner, those guys involved. Really, you have as your point guard, as your star franchise player, if you will, being at the point guard, having 2 bigs that are really dominant, but are really skilled at the same time. Obviously, Miles Turner's skilled in the post, but Pascal Siakam can also be skilled in the perimeter. You can put him in the post. You can put him in the elbow high post. So you have that kind of duo with your guard and big play. I think as long as they lean into that, I think they could potentially continue to have success in the playoffs. Second matchup, Boston Celtics, Orlando Magic. Again, gentlemen's sweep, pretty dominant. Celtics, I believe, are the favorite to win it all. So it's between the Celtics and OKC, obviously the top two of the top 3 teams in the league. Jason Tatum, 35 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists, and a steal. Pablo Banchero, 19 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 0 steals. The Boston Celtics shot 54% from 3. That is an outlier. But with the Boston Celtics, they are a good 3-point shooting team. So I do think as long as they show up and continue to knock down those open shots from 3, they're going to do what they do, and they shoot well. They shoot really well. They did get beat on the offensive boards, but I think the Celtics are going to have to really focus on moving forward, depending on who they play. They're going to have to really start to rebound. You got Kristaps Porzingis, you got Al Horford, you got guys that come in that have the size, that have the height. You're going to have to take advantage of your height and rebound. Moving forward, as you get deeper into the playoffs, the teams get better. And if they don't not just offensive rebound, if they don't rebound, period, it's going to be, no matter who they play, it's going to be a tough matchup for them. But they were able to get away with this just from the disparity in talent from the roster, obviously, top to bottom. I mean, you got Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, all-stars. Kristaps Porzingis is a stretch rim protector. You got Al Horford, who's a vet that can shoot the corner 3, what he's known for, as well as rebound and play defense. You have, speaking of defense, you have, oh my gosh, his name is Drew Holiday. You got Drew Holiday, who's a phenomenal perimeter defender, and also he can drop 30 points like he did one of the games this series. He can get you numbers as well if you need him to. They have the sixth man of the year. So from top to bottom, talent-wise, roster, Celtics was just a better put-together team. But moving forward, if they don't really focus on rebounding, that's going to be a problem, as well as second chance opportunities. That's where the offensive rebounding comes in. They need to board to get second chance opportunities. But we'll see, depending on who they face, how that's going to go. And what they just got to continue to do is get turnovers and get points off those turnovers. So round one's coming to a close. We have a few games left. Tomorrow we have Knicks and Pistons. No, what's today? Sorry, it just hit midnight. So today, this is going to drop Wednesday morning, Warriors, Rockets. Warriors lead the series 3-1. Timberwolves, Lakers. Timberwolves lead the series 3-1. And then we still have Knicks and the Pistons, which Knicks are up 3-2. And we still have Denver Clippers, where Denver just won Tuesday night. So they're up 3-2. So still plenty of round one to go on. And as these series will end, we'll be dropping these episodes kind of that night. Literally, the games just ended. So I'll be dropping the episodes that night. So I can keep them as relevant and as in real time as I can possibly make it. So when this drops, this will be fresh going into the matchups for the rest of round one. So ladies and gentlemen, I'll catch you guys next time.
I'm gonna chase my dreams. My life has